What up, y'all? It's your boy, Sean P. And we having a good week. I got my matcha. We celebrating. We celebrating because I am an official vlogger, so I had to go get matcha, okay? And how do I know I'm an official vlogger? Because I went viral. Went viral for the first time, all right? So we celebrating. We celebrating small wins, big wins, all wins, all right? So in honor of myself going viral for the first time, I went and got me a matcha. I be watching a lot of vlogs. I be seeing mad people with 100,000 views, 200,000 views. They all got matcha. So YouTube algorithm, I'll let your boy, all right? It's not that bad either. So a couple months ago, I get back on TikTok because I was previously on it, but I left. I get back on TikTok. I need videos to post. So naturally, I go to the old videos in my archive. I'm looking at old YouTube videos that I did, and I did a previous one on materiality. In this video, I remake a collage that I made in 2023. So here's what I learned from going viral. You have absolutely no control over it. You control what you post, but you don't control what goes viral. I just joined TikTok maybe like a month ago. I even tested the theory. I thought I had a formula. Make a collage, emotional music, boom, viral. Didn't work. I tested it. The next thing I learned about going viral is it doesn't matter how many followers you have. I had 112 followers. Still got 40,000 views on the video. Now, if I had 1 million followers, that'd be nothing. But I only had 112 followers when I made the post. This Brooklyn architecture is just fire. I see now that going viral leads to a large following. A large following does not lead to going viral. Third thing that I learned about going viral, I'm gonna just leave it at 3. I don't want y'all to think I'm taking this thing too seriously. The third and final thing that I learned about going viral is the notifications. The notifications are annoying as hell. And I'm the type of person where I get notification itch, so I just have to check it. It's not a deal breaker. I'll still do it again. I won't not go viral because I don't want no notifications. I just stop checking it so often. You know what I mean? It got me thinking pretty deep on this whole, going viral thing. And at the end of the day, going viral is basically like this co-signing by a large amount of people, very fast, very rapidly, and it's a real justification type feeling. We artists, we want to be recognized or whatever, and sometimes that comes in the form of a social media post, doing pretty well, going viral, something like that. I do this every week. It's sort of like a, half art vlog, half diary. So, part of it is just me, talking about what's going on in the art practice and in the life in general. So, yeah, that was cool. What is virality? Is that it's a bunch of strangers liking your stuff, or is it a sort of justification for what you do? If you're putting your work online, whether that's music, whether that's a painting, whether that's a collage, whatever you're doing, if you are sharing that with the public and people are seeing it and they're, resonating with it, they're sharing it, then that's a new sort of justification. Can't look at it like, oh, that's social media, it doesn't matter. Nah. If it didn't matter, then everybody would be going viral all the time, every day. Then it wouldn't matter. But it's rare. Like I say, you take the big ones, you take the small wins, take all wins. Bars. So I'm nice. I used to rhyme. I used to freestyle. I don't do it no more, so don't ask me. We used to flow. We used to be freestyling back in college, back in the day when y'all was babies, some of y'all. This was a fun viral, My first time going viral was no fun because I got canceled for like 24 hours. Or not exactly 24 hours, maybe more like 8 hours. That's when I photographed Andrew Yang. He was running for mayor of New York City against Eric Adams, who I also photographed. All right, well, after I photographed Andrew Yang, when the magazine came out, it rendered a little extra yellow. Yeah, the magazine came out a little yellow. And for some reason, the Yang gang, who was his avid followers, they blamed me. So I got like canceled on Twitter because I was a racist, according to them, because I made his photo look extra yellow, which I didn't. It was so crazy that the magazine had to release a statement saying what happened, and everybody, left me alone. But yeah, so that was the first time I went viral. But this time it was a lot different. That first time going viral was no fun. Also, I had to stay silent. I couldn't respond to the people. That's the best thing to do. If you get canceled, don't respond. Don't respond. You will go down a rabbit hole. It's not good. Also, tomorrow I gotta go to the DMV and get a real ID. Yeah, I have to do that. I don't want to do that, but I have to do that. I was actually supposed to do this like 3 months ago, but I couldn't do it because my social security card was too old. Now, I had my original social security card from birth, like the first one. And so you can imagine how that social security card looked. So I took that to get my real ID, and it was like, no, you can't use this because it's too old. And I'm like, what? Yeah, it's old, but the name, you can see it. It was just like the corners was, the corners are a little tattered, but either way, I couldn't use it, and I couldn't get another appointment for like 2 months to go because you can't just go in there. You gotta set an appointment. I'm gonna finally go and get my real ID. I hate going to the DMV. I really hate it. You gotta go to these windows. You gotta go to one window, then you gotta go back and wait. Then you gotta go to another window. Then you gotta go back and wait. It's nerve wracking, but I'm gonna go get this ID finally because if you don't have it, then you have to use your passport. You have to travel with your passport if you have one. and I don't want to be traveling, you know, domestically with my passport. So I'm gonna get the real ID, so I can just travel with my license. What happened? What kind of breach did y'all have to where everybody had to upgrade their ID? Like, what is that all about? That's my question. DMV time. Gotta go get this real ID. I stay out here. I'm taking the train because it's right off the train stop. So I can just take the train to Barclays, get right off, walk into the DMV, as opposed to trying to park. That's parking is crazy down there anyway, downtown Brooklyn. So we jumping on the train this morning. Morning rush hour. Got my real ID. Well, I got a temporary real ID because they don't give out driver's license right on site anymore. They used to back in the day, but now they mail it to you like in 3 weeks. So go home, we'll wait 3 weeks, and we'll get it. Right now we got a little paper license, but it'll work. It'll work. Headed back home. Mission accomplished.